We've learned today that federal investigators long ago had questions about the specialty pharmacy linked to that meningitis outbreak. The outbreak, linked to contaminated drugs, has spread across 19 states with more than 400 cases and 32 deaths. Jim Axelrod tells us that Congress has summoned the man who runs that pharmacy.
This 22-year-old college yearbook picture of Barry Cadden is one of the few public images of the president of New England Compounding Center. That will change tomorrow when he's called to Capitol Hill to testify about the 32 meningitis deaths traced to drugs made by his company.
Yeah.
Congressman Cliff Stearns chairs the Energy and Commerce Subcommittee that's investigating.
I have the right to say there's a debacle here, there's malfeasance, somebody's culpable. Come to me and explain why. 32 Americans have died, 450 in a hospital. Tell me what happened.
Actually, Stearns expects Cadden to remain silent and take the fifth.
There was clear evidence that the quality control was terrible at the New England Compounding Center, and he was doing nothing about it. So for some reason, he was camouflaging and tried to indicate to the FDA that there's no problem.
Was Barry Cadden a liar?
I think, obviously, he was shading the truth.
Stearns plans to examine an incident in September of 2004 when Cadden was asked by an FDA investigator if NECC had Trippin Blue in stock, a non-FDA approved product. Cadden said no, according to the investigator, who then reported finding 189 vials of it on site.
So I think the FDA has a lot to explain here, because at this point, all of us are just aghast at these number of people that have died, as well as a huge number of people that have ended up in hospitals.
Stearns tells us he plans to question FDA Commissioner Dr. Margaret Hamburg about why the agency dropped investigations into the Trippin Blue incident. And another, 2 years earlier, when at least 2 people developed septic shock after being injected with a drug made by NECC.
We called NECC today looking for comment. They didn't respond. The FDA is out with a statement saying it needs to have its authority strengthened and is looking forward, Scott, to working with Congress to make sure this never happens again.
Jim, thank you.